So, about a week ago, there was actually a post announcing that there was going to be a collaboration between Pretty Cure as well as the mobile game of Puyo Puyo Quest. This is only available in Japanese. It's on mobile devices. So, yeah, this was just to celebrate the fake 20th anniversary of Pretty Cure. And as you can tell, me personally, I just couldn't resist doing something like this because the post the post, I couldn't resist getting this game on my second phone, which as you can see right here. Yes, I have two phones, by the way. So yeah. Anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Puyo Puyo Quest. Once again, this is a mobile game. And yeah, the reason why I got in this game is obviously it was because of the whole Pretty Cure event that's going on until March the 13th. And luckily, I was able to record everything. Well, to be honest, I've only recorded all of the games right after I completed these events, just to see how well they actually, just to see how. I'm trying to get the words out, just to see how good they are. If I can word it properly here. Well, just to see how good they hold up. And to my surprise, this event was actually pretty fun. So basically, this event has two events. There's one event which is actually the new event, and this is centered on the Max Heart team. And the second event isn't really new. It's actually an old. I think it was pretty much an old event that occurred a few years ago. So this happened. I can't tell. I forgot what year this event actually happened for the Yes 5 team. But hey, at least they actually brought this back, just to celebrate the fake 20th anniversary. And yeah, I should probably say, my apologies for the lack of uploads. A lot of anime has came up. I had to catch up on a lot of the new anime, while also checking out some of the other anime that came out like almost a decade ago. Anime like Defrag, as well as Haganai, and an anime that's I think that came out in 2018. So yeah, there was a lot of anime that I just couldn't resist watching, as well as other anime that I had to catch up on, from Nagatoro to Onimai to I also still got to catch up on Hirogoru Sky Pretty Cure, and as well as The Angel Next Door Spoils Me. So there's a lot of anime that I've really been watching. So that's why there was a bit of a lack of an uploads here. So I guess you could say that was a bit of a break for me to go through. So yeah. As you can see, we see Nagisa as well as this character named Atari, and I think she's basically an exclusive character for this game. And from what I've seen, I think she's probably the main character of this game, because I think that's the only one I can actually play as, or at least I think. And she definitely fits the tomboy look. I mean, I can tell, not just by the way she sounds. Well, not just by the way she sounds, but also by the way she dresses. I mean, I guess you can say I guess maybe her outfit is kind of a bit on the same level as how Nagisa's outfit was back in episode 20 of. Not 20, but I think probably episode 22, or probably 22 of Hakuto, as well as the Hakuto, as well as the Hakuto X Futaro Pretty Cure movie, All Stars Memories. So yeah, and as you can see, we just ran into Ringo as well. And one thing I want to mention is that this game doesn't really have much voice acting. All you can hear is grunts and lines whenever you're playing against enemies. So that's pretty much it. You don't really hear any dialogue. all the dialogue is just being presented by just text. So you can't. So that's a bit of a disappointment. I would have appreciated if they actually did include a bit of voice acting. I mean, the games I've played on my phone, like Action Time Man and Goddess of Victory Nikki, those games actually had voice acting. Hell, I'm sure there's probably like voice acting, and I'm sure like the game Dragon Ball Legends also has voice acting as well. Like the main character of the game, Charlotte, is voiced by a former YouTuber. I would say voice actor slash former YouTuber Alejandro Saab, aka Kagi Films. So I would appreciate if this game actually has some voice acting, but that's just me though. Anyway, so this is the gameplay. Basically, instead of actually, just swapping Puyos just to like make the match, instead you have to pop the Puyos in order to like see if they can, in order to make some of these Puyos match. Like you just saw there, you just gotta pop the ones that gotta pop certain Puyos that is close in order to get a match going. And when you get the match going, you might be able to make a chain. You might be able to make a chain out of it. So I think throughout these events, every mission pretty much has 4 waves. So you take out the first 3 waves, and then you go up against a boss character. But like we just did there, we've just faced off against Risukuma, and we defeated him. Yeah, there's many different types of enemies to go up against, and as you can see down there, you don't just play as Atari or just any character that you have at your in your arsenal. You can also have like 6 other cards to actually add to your army, and they will also attack. It's essentially like an RPG type of game. Well, I say that because it does have like level ups. It does have a level up system, and as you can see, the character also has health. Also has health bars with the numbers added to it. So it's kind of on the same level. It's pretty much like a mixture of an RPG and a puzzle game, but it's mostly a puzzle game for the most part. But yeah, this gameplay is pretty different from the previous Puyo Puyo games that I've played. And this is honestly the second Japanese game that I've played. The first is pretty much Pretty Good Connection puzzling. So, and unfortunately that game got shut down, which I pretty much mentioned before in my last Let's Play, which was Happiness Charge. So yeah, that's a bit unnecessary. I wouldn't say unnecessary, but it's a bit unfortunate. But hey, not all games can last for much long. I'm surprised Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle was able to last for a long time. Anyways, the reason why I'm doing this first and not Go Princess, there's a couple of reasons. Firstly, we pretty much, the last playthrough is basically to where the Dream Star Squad, we decided that I decided that I want for all of us to actually commentate over the Let's Play. So we have to pick out the right times and the right days in order to actually record, in order to actually do these parts for the Let's Play, because my friend Oliver, he pretty much like is unavailable on Monday and Friday, and Blazix, aka Blazix Reacts, what we call him Phoenix, he pretty much has work and classes, so yeah, we pretty much have to like plan out and pick out certain days to where all of us are free in order to make these videos. That's pretty much the reasons, which is why I decided to like push back the Go Princess playthrough a bit. But the second reason is because, well, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to actually show off these events So yeah, that's I can pretty much add this as another part of the Pretty Cure arsenal, or the arsenal of Pretty Cure Let's Plays that I have. Can you believe it? Like, I'm this close to actually like getting through the Pretty Cure video game retrospective. That's not saying much considering the fact that there are 2 Game Boy games that I haven't played yet, as well as the Huggerso video game as well. But who knows? I'm not sure about the Game Boy games because from the footage I've seen, one of them, it's not really something that I can get into. And I can probably say the same for the other one. But who knows? Maybe one day, when I get the Huggerso video game, I'll probably do a Let's Play on that as well. You know. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for part 1. Stick around as we continue on with the Futaro Pretty Cure Max Heart event. So until then, this is Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, Koki Genyo, and I'll see you guys in part 2.
I knew I would fulfill my dream, yeah. They knew I started from the bottom, now I made it, yeah. The possibilities are endless, yeah, I say, yeah. I got the roots and I got everything I need, yeah. And now I'm chilling with a pretty gentle lady, yeah. She got a kinda gentle personality, yeah. She got them curvy hips and a booty for booty.